All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you leave a comment below. We're back for war number 3, and XMN Magneto is versus ECO this war. As you know, this season I am the backup. This time I've been assigned 3 fights, so I'm looking to get some revenge on Cassandra Nova with my Jack. She's actually on the Rich Get Richer node this time. So I've been assigned Jack for that fight, and then we have a Mangog fight on node 46, and I'm going to be bringing in Spider-Woman for that, and then we have Imperiosa on 48, which I've been assigned Okoye for that fight. So I'm going to go back out just to make sure that everything's clear. Sometimes when you are going into the game, it lags, things of that nature. So I try to go back out before I start. And this is my team, as I mentioned. So we got Jack, Spider-Woman, and Okoye. We're going to go ahead to that first node on the Rich Get Richer with Cassandra Nova, so I can get some revenge, because I did die to her last war on the Ebb and Flow knockdown. And this time, teammates looking out for me. My boy Weapon X, he got me the Odin pre-fights on there, so I'm gonna just be throwing nothing but haymaker specials to get out of that fight fairly quickly. So we're gonna get into that Cassandra Nova one. We're gonna go to the first mini boss island, and then we're gonna boost up Jack. So let's get Jack boosted with our usual war stuff. So we're gonna start off with a quick little 30% health boost. That's always super important. And then we're going to use some common ones. We're going to get an SP3 boost. You never know, you might push somebody to SP3 and then you're messed up. We're going to get a 12% power back, and then we're going to go ahead and get a 200% power back as well for the tech. And then we're going to get a quick little 20% health and a quick little 15% attack boost. And then we're going to use the old reliable invulnerability boost. Jack is fully boosted. So let's get into the fight. And don't forget, we have the Odin's boost on there from our guy Weapon X, our alliance mate. So we're going to start off with a light combo. I'm going to go right into it. We're going to parry her, and then we're going to go right for the SP1. All right, now we got her down to 77%. We're going to dex this SP1. I'm scared. When I run into Cassandra Nova and she's like that, man, I'm always scared. I don't know, something, it always catches me. And we're going to hit her with an SP2. That should take off a nice chunk of her health. She's going to throw the SP1. I think I'm dexing it, but realistically, I'm just getting hit. And again, this thing scares me. And now, watch this. I run into her. Oh my God, I almost got caught right there. And we throw another SP2, and this fight is pretty much cooked. It's over. All right, so I get my revenge on Cassandra Nova. Thank the Lord. All right, so we're moving right along. We got our Mangog fight up next. So we're going to go ahead and move over to the main boss island. And then we're going to be taking Spider-Woman for this. So we're going to change out a few of the boost. Some of the power backs, our invulnerability still looks good. The goal here is to push him to as many SP3s as we can, right? So let's avoid the SP2 because it does that additional damage and it's unblockable. So SP1 or SP3, we're going to start off this fight with a light attack. A friend of mine told me how to light intercept at the beginning of the fight after I seen Cantona's video about how to push fights. So goal here is throw an SP1. All right, we're going to give him some power stings. We're just going to wait that out, and then we're going to push him right to an SP3. That's my goal here. With the invulnerability boost, when you're working on 46, I always say push him to an SP3, right? Because you get 3 of those. All right, we'll give him another SP1. He's going to throw an SP1, and here's where I get a little nervous here. I throw my relic just to bait out some of that time on that unstoppable. He gets to an SP2. I'm just going to throw my SP1, and I'm going to try and push him to another SP3. So he gets to an SP3 again, and now we're going to throw another SP1, and we're going to give him like 20 or 21 power stings. We push him to an SP3 again. All right, and we're good there, but then we get hit. So we're going to try to get him back to a third SP3. but we lost our invulnerability. So we're going to throw a relic here. We're going to give him one more SP1. He's already got 7 power stings on him, and this fight should just be about done. I am going to take a little damage from this SP3, but that's okay. We did not die, and that's the important thing when you're in war, is just not to die. All right. So that fight is over. We go deathless right there. Now we have Okoye versus Imperiosa. We're on node 48, bleeding shock. And you have to throw the first hit. So getting this light intercept down is going to be super important. So we're going to give her some power back boost here. We're going to give 200% and a 12%. As you should be boosted before every war fight. It does help you out a tremendous amount. We're going to throw on an invulnerability boost. It's all reliable. I love it. It's the best boost in the game, in my humble opinion. Except for when you're on 49 on the other side, then you need the advanced power 1. So we're going to go in with a light attack that puts the degens on her. And goal here is just not to push her to an SP3 and not to fall into that SP2 trap. So we're going to take a little bit of block damage here, but always stop before the trap. She's lost most of her power. And we're just going to give her an SP1 here, get our shocks up. She is going to put a degen on me right there. All right, so we wait, we go back in again. All right, and we're going to try to bait out this SP1, see if we can get her to throw it. If she doesn't, I get hit by a heavy. And I'm degened again. All right, so we wait out that heavy again. And now we're going to throw another SP1. All right, and she's dying really, really quickly. So we've already got 14 more shocks back on her. We're going to parry her here. We'll go back in for some more. Now let's throw our relic. She's already at an SP2. We're going to throw a heavy, and we're going to back off a little bit. We don't want to push her to an SP3, and we're just going to let her die here. Let's just back up. She's got 23 shocks on her. Let her die. So I appreciate you guys. Make sure you like, comment, follow the page, and I will catch you guys in the next war video. So we went 3-0 this video, and we went deathless. We'll make up for last video.